After openly backing Iran against Trump's pressure campaign, is a key NATO ally now delivering a big blow to Washington's military influence? By turning its back on American jets and rushing to arm itself with fighters from another NATO capital, what message is Ankara sending to the US? After snubbing the F-35 and signing an £8 billion Typhoon deal with Britain, is Turkey using its air force to signal defiance as tensions flare over Iran? From buying Russia's S-400S to now choosing Eurofighters over US jets, is Ankara openly rewriting the rules of who it trusts to arm its military? Turkey is procuring Eurofighter Typhoons rather than rejoining the US F-35 program, signaling a shift away from dependence on American fifth-generation jets. Ankara signed a deal worth about £8 billion with London to acquire 20 brand-new Tranche 4 Eurofighter Typhoon jets, according to Defense Security Asia and other outlets. The Tranche 4 Typhoons are expected to come equipped with advanced AESA radar and Meteor beyond visual range air-to-air missiles, significantly boosting Turkey's air combat capability. In parallel, Ankara is negotiating to purchase 24 used Eurofighter Typhoons from Qatar and Oman, aiming to expand its fleet more quickly and cost-effectively. If both the new and second-hand purchases go through, Turkey's Eurofighter fleet could grow to between 44 and 56 aircraft, modernizing its aging fast jet inventory. Turkish officials frame the Typhoon acquisition as a temporary bridge solution designed to cover capability gaps until the indigenous Kaan fighter enters full service. Notably, Turkey is developing the Kaan fifth-generation fighter jet as a homegrown alternative to the F-35, seeking greater strategic independence in combat aviation. Defense analysts suggest Kaan could become the only non-US, non-Chinese fifth-generation fighter available on the export market in the 2030s if development stays on track. Turkey's pivot toward deals with the UK, Qatar, and Oman follows its removal from the US F-35 program in 2019, a major turning point in its defense posture. That removal came after Ankara went ahead with the purchase of Russia's S-400 air defense system, which Washington argued was incompatible with F-35 security requirements. The Eurofighter deal allows Turkey to preserve and even deepen its practical defense ties within NATO, while reducing direct reliance on US aircraft suppliers. At the same time, the agreement highlights the strain in US-Turkey defense relations amid heightened regional tensions between Washington and Tehran. This comes as Turkey has openly backed Iran on some regional issues and rejected the idea of US military action against Tehran, putting Ankara at odds with Washington. Earlier in February, President Erdogan publicly expressed Turkey's readiness to mediate between Iran and the United States, positioning Ankara as a diplomatic go-between. Erdogan has repeatedly criticized Washington's maximum pressure policy and sanctions regime on Iran, arguing that such measures deepen instability instead of solving disputes. Turkey is reportedly also close to finalizing a large weapons deal with Saudi Arabia, a key US Arab ally, further complicating the regional defense picture. Riyadh is said to be exploring the acquisition of Turkish Kaan fighter jets, a potential purchase that is being closely monitored by American officials and defense industry players. Reports indicate that Washington has sought clarity from Saudi Arabia over major arms deals with other nations, including possible cooperation on the Kaan program. Donald Trump is reportedly concerned that a cornerstone Arab ally like Saudi Arabia may no longer see the United States as its sole or primary source of advanced weaponry. However, Riyadh has so far given Washington no public confirmation of any binding agreement to buy Turkish Kaan fighters, keeping its options open as talks continue.